Hey there everyone, this is Matt for Creative Reviews. In front of us we have the Moto E. This is one of those $10 doorbuster phones that I got at Best Buy. You can currently get this for $69.99 on Verizon Prepaid. You can get that for a little bit more, unlocked for all carriers on Motorola's website for at the most $150, at the least $120. But today we're going to be taking a closer look at the device, taking a closer look at the aesthetics of the device. So as we begin here at the bottom, you can see it's kind of rough, and that is a good grippiness that it has. There is that micro USB port. On here is where you would actually put your finger to take off the outer rim here, and you can replace that with another siding if you want. The backing is not removable, but you can get a case that actually encompasses that in a little bit of a protective material. But I do like this as it feels now. I do like this grippiness that does go around the entire phone. As we look at the phone here on its right, we have its only physical buttons. Here is the volume rocker. That's down, that's up, and there is the sleep wake button. They do their job, but for me, using an iPhone primarily, I get a little bit tripped up having both buttons on the same side, but I have been getting used to it over time. It's something that you can definitely get used to. At the top here, you have the headphone jack, as well as more of that grippy material. And as we're up here, you can see here is the speaker. That's the speaker phone speaker that we'd use and to watch videos and listen to music. That's also the same speaker that you'd use to use this as a normal phone, putting this next to your ear. On top here, we have that VGA camera. The camera is pretty bad. It's an upgrade from not having a camera, but it is not a good camera in any sense. The screen here is a QHD display. It looks pretty good. Let's turn this on here for a moment. Currently, I'm using this as a Wi-Fi only device. And the display is pretty good. All right, so let's turn the phone on its back and show you what's back here. Now, we have this external microphone right here at the bottom. That's Verizon 4G LTE. We have the Motorola logo in this kind of divot here where you can place your finger during calls and maybe watching movies. We have the rear-facing camera and the rear-facing microphone, and that's pretty much it. The one comment I have on here is sometimes when I'm watching a movie, I don't actually put my finger here. I actually put it in here and smear up the camera. I don't know why they would have those so similar. I'm used to my cameras being in the corners, but this is perfectly acceptable. Again, it's something that you will get used to pretty quickly. On the back here, you have a matte finish. It's kind of a fingerprint magnet sometimes, but it definitely gives a good grip. I do like this phone, even though it does look a little bit thick if you're actually to look at it. It does have a curved back, and because this little siding here is so small, it feels a lot smaller than it actually is. This is a phone that I would definitely recommend to anyone looking for a phone, primary or secondary. If you can get it for $10, jump on it. If you can't, and if you can get it for $70, I'd say get it too. I would suggest this going to Motorola's website and maybe getting this for $120 up to $150, but that's pushing it a little bit for me. But it's a perfectly acceptable phone for anybody to get, and I think actually does do its price justice. The one last note I want to say is this is water resistant, not waterproof, so it can take some splashes, but it can't take dunking. But I do recommend this phone if you are in the market for an Android phone. This is currently running Android 5.0. All right, so this has been Matt for Creative Reviews. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Beam, and Instagram. Subscribe to us on Creative Reviews and 5149 Media on YouTube. Don't forget we have a GoFundMe page set up. We'd appreciate all donations because we do rely on our own funds. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.